And we are underway from Indianapolis. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. 26-yard line. Throwing Jones. And his first look is incomplete.
It's our defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
They're going right back to Pittman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Hold on, know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Hold on, I'm the rookie in the band.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
Love now. That's taken in by Kraft. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 57 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop it. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Here we go. Here we go. Hunt, hunt.
Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. To kick off for Green Bay. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. 26-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. The minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's Jones from the gun on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw again. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
49-yard line.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Off the play fake, Jones. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They get to it for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Was that the incorrect read or just more an error on the throw by the quarterback?
I lean more towards the latter because it seemed like he was open there, just missed him on the throw.
And a tough one to miss because now you're dealing with a 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 52 yards. And the Colts take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And we'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Check, set, ready.
Love fires that quickly outside. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they are in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Smash, red. 10.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And shedding through the tackle. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Claws red. Cut.
Here's Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
7-yard gain.
Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Ready.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Jacobs is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on.
They'll run it with Jacobs. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Ready.
Throwing. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft from 6 yards away. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
The kick is good.
McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Back to throw. Jones. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Okay, 3. Here we go, set.
Operating from the gun, Jones. This taken in by Downs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That's good.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
60 Eagle. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Schrader on for the Colts field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success at throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Pass complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And the Packers, first down.
Hey, go steal.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. Oh, what a move. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34.
First down.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Love from the gun on third down. That is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 31 yards. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
That complete to Downs. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Allen Pierce with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have cut it back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
Hey, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
It's now 2nd and 6.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
They need 2. Here's third down.
Clean striker. Down. Black. 95. Strike 2. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
On the ball. 10 seconds.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Packers first
And they're
down.
not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Hut.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Steal. Black. Yellow.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw now. Here's Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Off the play fake, Love. Well, it's a Packers touchdown. Josh Riley, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Second down and 8.
Green Jack. Here we go. 10 black. Blaster. 6.
Now Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on.
Love from the gun. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. They work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Colts 29.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Shovel. Set.
Again, it's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 19. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Play action this time with Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. That's going to be taken in by Downs. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Throwing Jones. Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call. They ended up maybe closing them out.
And the Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to